Yeshua of Nazareth said, the words that I speak, they are spirit and they are life. Yeshua said the very words that he spoke were spirit and life. He also said that he was the way, the truth, and the life. In other words, when we walk in him, when we walk in his way, we enter into life and we live in life. One of the things that Yeshua said, his word of spirit and life, was this. He said it in the Beatitudes in Matthew chapter 5. He said, those that hunger and thirst for righteousness shall be satisfied. I think we're concerned about that word righteousness. A lot of times we look at that word righteousness and it seems like such a lofty word. Like, how could I ever be righteous? You know, you think of a righteous person as someone that is like so morally pure, someone that is so morally untouchable because they're living at such a high level that we have a hard time sometimes relating to the concept of righteousness. But what Yeshua is speaking of here is that those that have a hunger and thirst to be in alignment with the Father, to be righteous is to be rightly related to God. And so when we're living our life every day, beloved children of God, looking to please the Father, looking to be in alignment with his will, continuing to change and to overcome so that we're more and more walking in a way that's right in him. As we're living that kind of a life, you know what the result of that is? We become whole. Jesus said, blessed are those that hunger and thirst for righteousness. They shall be, listen, satisfied. We're all hungry, right? I'm hungry. You're hungry. We have this craving in our soul, this longing. We know that there's something more. We have a craving to feel something, to feel whole, to feel at comfort in our own skin. The way to enter into this, Jesus said, is to be in right relationship with God. So if you're hungering and thirsting to be in right relationship with your Father, and that's because you're his child, and you keep on pressing into this, every day you're growing, changing, overcoming, becoming more and more like him by his grace at work in your life, you know what the end result of that's going to be, my beloved friend? You will become divinely happy. You'll become whole. You'll become satisfied. That's the call on your life, beloved. Keep on pressing on because the promise of God will not disappoint you.